Is there anyone message someone directly from this chat on Rumble? Said Zena. I live in a gun sanctuary state, says Miss Sexy USA. Keep it in the family, says Duke. Grossest family ever, says Shannon. Amen. I think you're right. Grossest family ever. Okay. We're going to go to the election now. Okay. We're going to go to states' elections and fraud and being proactive rather than reactive. And what the hell is going on in Lynchburg, Virginia? Eli, it's funny how they take down statues of people who own slaves, but they still have a town called Lynchburg. That's weird. Anyway, what is happening in Lynchburg, Virginia? Shocking new video reveals ballot drop boxes left open. They're supposed to be securely locked in a secure position, a secure location with a camera on them. Reveals that ballot drop boxes were left open for days. Mail-in ballots were collected after the election, and no security cameras present. No. Huh. Well, here we go. The campaigns of Peter Alexander and Chris Feraldi, both candidates in the June 18th primary for City Council in Ward 4, reported multiple irregularities, including issues with mail-in drop boxes and potential breaches in the chain of custody. Here we go again. The difference is this time we were proactive, not reactive, right? According to the Lynchburg City Register, the race remains too close to call, with incumbent Chris Feraldi holding a narrow lead of just 21 votes over Peter Alexander for the Ward 4 seat. Additionally, absentee ballot processing began before observers were permitted to monitor the process. Records also show that ballot box seals were broken before observers could watch, suggesting potential tampering or mishandling of ballots, just like they did in Michigan, just like they did in Georgia. Peter Alexander's campaign released the following statement, quote, election staff informed us that Dropbox bags from the precincts were pulled by electoral board member Steve Troxel on Thursday morning after the primary. Concerns have arisen about the chain of custody of those ballots, and there is no documentation recording the number of ballots collected from each election day drop box. In Ward 4, why weren't these ballots counted on election night? On Friday, our observer was turned away from an absentee ballot processing center when it was scheduled to start at noon and asked to return 30 minutes later. Records show that the ballot box seals were broken and absentee ballots processing started before their observer was permitted to access and watch the process again. Go to bed at night, shoots up in the morning, right? My opponent did not have any official observers present until after we raised concerns about the chain of custody of Dropbox ballots. Election staff confirmed that it had been standard practice to allow the ballot drop boxes to be stuffed until Friday, which actually violates Virginia current standing law. I thought we had, yes, we do have a video of this. Let's get this fit to the screen. I didn't think we actually had a video for it, but it looks like we do. So let's go ahead and get this on if we can.
How I afforded this car.
That's not it. This is it.
Okay, so
we were closed on Wednesday,
Okay.
So we didn't do anything on Thursday, and then today we opened up at after I collected ballots from the post office, and then we put them together. 'Cause that's
Gotcha.
what we were to do.
So it was election day, 12:50. It was open then, and it was not opened again until today at 12:15 p.m.
Where's
6/21,
Governor-
24.
And that's also why we don't know for sure if someone came in.
Where's
later on
Attorney
election
Governor
day
Sears?
and dropped
Where's the
something.
Attorney
So
General?
That's where the uncertainty.
So voters had been moving to today, had till noon today, to drop them in our office or to have it postmarked. So we can either pick up them and then
Lieutenant Governor Sears, Governor
or they
Youngkin,
can drop it at our office.
So, if I
Virginia
heard you
Attorney
right,
General.
you said
Let's
that
go.
people could still fill out a ballot today, bring it into the
If
office.
they had not brought it in prior.
Okay.
So like we have so many people who literally have had it and holding on to this entire time, forgot to put it in the mail. They could have dropped it off and told me to.
It has been practice of this office since before day.
it's against the law.
The Dropbox
It's against
to deposit absentee
Virginia
ballots again.
law.
These would also include the Dropbox ballots from Tuesday, which had no
No.
postmark on them, but which are valid, and those were counted in
Get
here
their
as well.
asses
So
now.
we have those
You ain't
valid
doing
and
this
your
again.
valid
We got you now.
ballots without postmarks.
We can identify how many cures we have. We can identify from the number of postmarked ballots, how many of those we have.
Yeah. But what I'm asking about is, you guys said that there's 7 ballots that were in the Dropbox. She had said earlier, if somebody came in because they forgot to mail their ballot, that they could just bring it to y'all. And she didn't say that those go back in the Dropbox. She didn't say that y'all put them there. So what happened to any of those ballots?
Basically, they go. If someone brings in a ballot, it goes in Dropbox. We just tell them to put it in Dropbox.
Okay, that's not what you said. That's not what you said earlier. So I'm just trying to get clarity. Okay.
I have Susan deal them. Would you like to go to my office?
Sure,
and have that
sure.
with her?
Are y'all gonna pause your meeting or end your meeting?
Excuse me, fellas. Hello, hey Dan. Excuse me.
You're in a public meeting, you need to end it, or
So here we go. We've got to get Governor Youngkin. So again, ladies and gentlemen, get this video to Governor Glenn Youngkin. Get it to Lieutenant Governor Sears. Get it to the Attorney General of Virginia. We're not going to allow this to happen. We're not going to stand for this. We're not going to sit by and watch this stuff happen again. We're going to be on top of it. We were already proactive before this happened, so there's no reason that there's no standing. We need to get on top of this, and we need to get on top of it now, because Virginia was the model in which we won. Virginia was actually the model in which the GOP and the RNC actually had lawyers and poll workers and everybody on the ground, and Glenn Youngkin won because of that. So we have to go with that model, okay? We're going to keep our eye on Virginia. We're not going to allow this stuff to happen again. We'll keep you updated. Now, I want to pull this up on the screen if I can. This next picture that you're about to see on the screen is a gentleman who was just arrested in Maricopa County